It's late, you're both in bed. Most nights, there's a good night. A word, a hand, a turn toward each other. Tonight, your partner says goodnight, flatter than usual, and turns away to sleep. Nothing has happened, no argument, no cold word, and yet something in you lifts its head. The quick scan, was that flat? Are they upset? Did I miss something? The body a touch more awake than a moment ago. Here's the strange thing we're going to make sense of today. The person you love most is also the person your threat system watches most closely. And that turning away, harmless as it may be, is exactly the kind of cue it's built to catch. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're not too much. Your nervous system may be doing exactly what it learned to do long before this relationship began. I'm Dr Narelle Duncan, a clinical psychologist, drawing on 30 years of helping people understand themselves. This is Steady and Connected. Each episode, I'll bring you the science, the tools, and the clarity to understand what may be happening when anxiety shows up in love and what you might do with that understanding. Let's get steady and connected. Today, I want to take you deeper into the biology, underneath the smoke alarm we met in episode 1, into the actual system your nervous system uses to read the people around you for safety or threat. And I want to make sense of something strange. Why the person you love most can be the one your system watches most closely. It sounds backwards. It isn't, because when you can see how that works, you can begin to make sense of your own reactions and start working with them rather than against them. Why would a safe relationship put your threat system on alert? It sounds backwards. It isn't. 3 things stack up when someone matters to you. Proximity. Their face, their tone, their body are right here all the time. There's nowhere to take a break from the cues. Stakes. To your attachment system, losing this person reads as genuinely dangerous, not dramatically, biologically. The system that kept us close to caregivers treats connection as a survival matter. Prediction load. The more someone matters to you, the more your brain runs predictions about them, and the more weight each tiny prediction carries. So the system isn't watching closely despite the love. It's watching closely because of it. Now let's go under the hood, gently, in plain language. Beneath conscious awareness, your nervous system is constantly answering one question about your surroundings and especially about the people in them. Am I safe right now or not? Some people call this process neuroception, detection of safety or threat that happens below thought. If you listen to episode 1, you'll remember the amygdala, the smoke alarm, still the alarm, fast, automatic, scanning for anything that has meant trouble before. What's new today is what the alarm is reading for in a close relationship. Micro cues, a half second of flatness, a turn of the body, a reply that's a degree cooler than yesterday. When the read comes back not safe, your body changes before you've thought anything. Heart rate, breath, a bracing in the chest or gut. The calm and connect side steps back. The protective side steps forward. And the part of you that could weigh it all up calmly maybe they're just tired, is in that moment a little less available. Not gone, just quieter. Exactly when you'd want it loudest. None of this is a decision. It's a detection system doing its job at a speed your conscious mind can't match. Here's where it gets very human. You are not the only nervous system in the room. When your body braces, face flattening, voice tightening, your partner's system reads that. Their own detector picks it up. And now there are two activated systems, each reading the other. This is co-regulation, and its flip side. We can settle each other, a soft face, a warm tone, a hand. And we can also, without meaning to, alarm each other. So, the turning away that started it all can become a loop. Their tiredness, your alert, your braced body, their read of your brace. Round it goes, with no villain anywhere in it. Understanding that there's no villain is half the work. Two safety systems, both doing their job, can manufacture a problem out of an ordinary tired night. How sensitive your own detector is and what it reads as threat depends partly on the pattern most active for you. If you'd like to see which one that is, the free quiz at steadyandconnected.com.au looks at exactly that. For self-reflection, not a clinical assessment, with results and a short series sent to your inbox. Now, a detector that values your survival will always rather be safe than sorry, so it errs towards false alarms. Most of the time, the flat goodnight is just tiredness. The cool reply is just a busy day. The alarm sounds anyway. That's the design, the same design as the smoke alarm that can't tell fire from burnt toast. The cost isn't the single false alarm. It's the running cost, a system kept on alert night after night. That can show up as tiredness, as conflict that flares from nowhere, as a sense of never quite being able to relax into the relationship. And here's the trap. The more the alarm sounds, the more the system learns that this relationship is a place that needs watching, which makes it sound more. A loop that can quietly tighten. Seeing the loop is what lets you step out of it. You can't argue a detector out of detecting. You can stop feeding it. Let's go back. The flat goodnight, the turn away. Walk it through gently. Detector reads the micro cue. Flatness, the turning body, not safe. The body answers before you do. Alert, tight chest. The calm appraisal, they had a long day, is there? It's just quieter than the alarm. The reaction, a sharp, are you okay? Or a cold turn of your own. Their detector reads it and the loop starts. Now you can see the whole thing, not a problem between you. Two safety systems reading each other in the dark, doing their job, misfiring kindly. So, if you can't argue the system out of it, what can you do? The system doesn't respond to logic, it responds to cues of safety. A slower breath, a softer face, the ground under your feet, a warm word instead of a sharp one. I want to be careful here. I'm not handing you a technique that switches anxiety off. There isn't one, and anyone promising that is misguided. What I'm pointing to is gentler and more honest. When you understand that your system is reading for safety, you stop trying to think your way calm and start noticing what your body actually reads as safe. That's not a fix. It's a change of direction, working with the system instead of against it. Here's the one thing for this week, building on the noticing and the naming from episodes 1 and 2. When you catch the threat read in a relationship moment, the lift, the brace, the scan, first, just notice it. My detector just flagged something. Then, if you'd like to experiment, offer your own body one small cue of safety, a slower out-breath, feeling your feet on the floor, unclenching your jaw, not to fix the feeling, just to see what your system does when you give it time to breathe. There's no right result. Sometimes it settles a little, sometimes it doesn't. The practice is the noticing and the gentle experiment, not making the feeling go away. Stay curious rather than corrective. You're learning the language your own system speaks. If you'd like a quiet companion to walk with you across the week, I've made you a one-page pocket guide called Cues of Safety. It's at go.steadyandconnected.com.au/cues. Free and yours to keep. Next time, we take all of this into one of the hardest places to use it, an actual conversation. What happens to communication when one or both of these systems is sounding the alarm, and what can help you stay connected when it matters most? If you've taken the free quiz at steadyandconnected.com.au, you already have a sense of how your own system tends to read these moments. If you haven't, that's a good place to start. That's everything for this episode. If today resonated, follow Steady and Connected wherever you listen, so the next episode lands automatically. And if someone came to mind while you were listening, share it with them. If today's conversation has brought up anything you need support with, please reach out. Lifeline is available 24/7 on 13 11 14. And if you'd like to explore working with me individually, I offer telehealth sessions at getlifedirection.com. I'm Dr Narelle Duncan. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next episode.